Good morning and welcome to today's broadcast of high school volleyball by NSDV on the Norris YouTube channel. I'm Houston Bowe and I'm joined by Cade Rice, and today we have the Omaha Duchesne Cardinals visiting the beautiful campus of the Norris School District to take on your Norris Titans for the B2 District Final.
The away team, Omaha Duchesne Cardinals, come into the game with a 14-19 record. The Cardinals are coached by Andrew Werley and assisted by Sammy Hansen, Todd Swantek, and Liz Walsh.
And your home Norris Titans come into the game with a 26-4 record, one of their best records in recent memory, with wins over Crete and Beatrice in recent games. The Titans are coached by Christina Boziger and assisted by Mitch Braun, Megan Fletcher, Kylie Holland, and Ashley Rose. Here's your starting lineups.
The starting lineups for the Omaha Duchesne Cardinals: number 2, Tess Ryberg; number 3, Sophia Bressany; number 4, Caitlin Nobe; number 5, Jen Murray; number 6, Emily Cupp; number 7, Lily Snodgrass; number 8, Marissa Brown; number 9, Shay Vaughn; number 10, Caroline Saul; and number 11, Kobe Patton; and number 12, a junior, Emma Duman; number 14, a freshman, Mackenza Hawley; number 15, Ella Teal; and number 16, a junior, Bella Ballack.
Just a clarification, these are all the players for your Duchesne Cardinals tonight. I should say this morning. And the lineup for your Norris Titans. Once again, come into the game with a 26-4 record. Coach Christina Boziger just hit her 402nd win mark, one of the greatest achievements at Norris in Norris history in general, regardless volleyball or the sport, any sport. Tell you what, it is absolutely electric in this arena tonight. As the blackout comes out, the Titan Dome finally allows students into today's game, as well as the Titan elementary students, with pictures all over our student section. This Norris Titan team so excited, hopefully, to make their way back to state, and this Duchesne Cardinals team looking for the upset of the year.
Yeah, for sure. Norris letting students in today, and I can guarantee that's going to play a big impact today, as the girls haven't really had many home games. Let me correct, 0 home games with a student section, so that'll play an impact.
Number 1, Sydney Goodhart. Number 2, Aniston Rice. Number 3, a freshman, Olivia Hausman. Number 6, a senior, Reagan Forey. Number 5, a sophomore, Lauren Zock. Number 7, a junior, Sydney Jelinek. Number 8, a junior, Macy Bozinger. Number 9, a junior, Chloe Bischoff. Number 10, and the leading block leader in Norris history, Callie Croker. Number 11, just a sophomore, a dynamic Titan for this team, Gracie Kircher. Number 13, a junior, Ella Waters. Number 14, a 6'3" freshman, Celia Spilker. Number 15, a senior who also sang beautifully the national anthem with 3 other Titans, Brianna Stye. And number 18, the K-State commit and one of the biggest leaders on this Norris Titan team, Molly Ramsey. They're coached by, once again, Christina Boziger, assisted by Kylie Holland, Ashley Rose, Mitch Braun, and Megan Fletcher. Her 21st season as head coach, as we talked about, hit the 400 win mark just last week, did Christina Boziger. Looking forward to hopefully adding on their 403rd win of her career tonight against the Duchesne Cardinals. And as you hear Mr. Boziger call out on the south side, let's play volleyball. This Titan team, as well as the Duchesne Cardinals, are hyped up. I tell you what, it feels like I'm on ESPN Sports Center, whatever you want to call it. I'm hyped up today. My voice is a little gone, yelling last night at the Beatrice Norris game, where the Titans did get a comeback victory over the Beatrice Orangemen. Your starters for the Titans tonight: Ella Waters, Sydney Jelinek, Sydney Goodhart, Macy Boziger, Gracie Kircher, and the leading block leader at Norris High, Callie Croker. Once again, I'm Houston Bowe, joined by, as Cade likes to say, longtime best friend, Cade Rise. Cade, you looking forward to calling this game today?
Today is going to be one heck of a matchup between the Titans and the Cardinals, as the Cardinals are the 15th seed, but I'd say they're one of the best 15th seeds in the state, as they have good wins over Class A teams. They do play Class A schedule, and they're just almost kind of a hit and miss because they did lose to Beatrice, and Beatrice, not really that good of a team, but Duchesne Cardinals have beat a lot of good Class A teams. So it's definitely going to be exciting to see how that plays out in today's matchup between two, which I would say two of the top teams in the state.
We appreciate all of you tuning in to today's game. As Scott Waters turns off the music, we'll get started in your first set of today's game. Going to 5 sets tonight, 1st to 3. Macy Boziger with that jump float serve back to get our game started. Boziger sends it over. Controlled well by the Duchesne Cardinals. They're going to need a quick start to this game. Back straight down on that far side. They'll go up 1-0 early in this one.
Yeah, good backside setup by the Cardinals, finding Kobe Patton. Kobe Patton just finds that line straight down, no Titan to receive it. And now back to serve is the libero, Sophia Bressani. A high lobbing serve, Bozinger to Waters. And it's going to be blocked.
It's interesting because the down ref over there had the best view of it, called it actually Duchesne's point. But the up ref says no, even though he's farther away, says Titan point, and the Titans will tie it up early in this one. Duchesne needs to stay in this one early if they don't want this one to get away from them. And they are going to discuss this call. Once again, you've got 4 senior leaders on this team: Callie Croker, Brianna Stye, Reagan Forey.
And I think what they're doing
Molly
is
Ramsey.
talking about the last point. It was blocked from Duchesne, as Duchesne has a leading block leader in Class B. But I think Duchesne's arguing that it was tipped off Ella Waters at the end. They are going to give the point to Norris.
Good job by the refs there, though, coming together and making a decision amongst all of them. Callie Croker, as we talked about, one of the senior leaders, as well as Molly Ramsey, rocking that teal libero jersey today. She's been, as we talked about, a K-State commit, one of the biggest leaders for this team. Croker sends it over. Duchesne playing consistent so far in this one. That one back, one of the longest blocks you'll see. That one went all the way to the back side. And I tell you what, I'm not exactly sure who that was. I think might have been number 6 or number 8. Number 4, actually. She might have a 55-inch vertical because she got so high off of the ground.
Such a hard swing as well. That's why it flew back. Titans doing a great job playing right at the net. Stye, great dig by number 3. There comes a kill.
This is easily going to be Norris's first real big contender this year.
Oh, yeah.
But they're doing so far well, controlling it. Stye, campfire. Goodness gracious, what a play from the libero once again, sent over. Ramsey not able to get to it. Duchesne will tie it back up 2-2.
Sophia Bressani just saving them on that point on 2. Just amazing plays from the libero. And now back to serve is Kobe Patton.
Tell you what, Sophia Bressani playing out of her mind so far. Brianna Stye had about 4 different tips and strong hits over, and she controlled every single one of them with ease. Boziger, Waters, smooth like water. You'll see a lot of that tonight from Ella Waters. That's a Titan attack there on that far side. Libero, Molly Ramsey will go back to serve here. Duchesne doing a good job staying alive here.
Beautiful setup from Bozinger, but if Duchesne's going to want to stay in this game, they're going to have to contain players like Waters, Croker, Stye, Kircher.
Waters, Boziger, back to Jelinek. Controlled well, but Sydney Jelinek with that hard hammer hit straight to Bressani. She can't quite control it, and the Titans will stretch their lead to 2 early in this first set.
And if you're watching this broadcast, you are watching some of the hardest hitters in the state today, as it just absolutely smashes the ball straight down. Both teams are going to be doing that all game, as there comes a kill from the 10-foot line.
Oh, so unlucky. You saw Molly Ramsey running back there, not expecting it, obviously, to hit the Raptors and fall down opposite side. Unfortunate. Both teams playing so consistent early in this one. No mistakes from either side so far. Just solid plays by the other teams. Sent over. I believe that's Cam Donato yelling in the student section for the Titans. Doing a good job over there. looked like Macy Boziger was arguing her point that it was tipped back over. Let's see if they come together and talk about this one, as they should, since they did it with the other call. They're going to say their up ref's going to call it. Duchesne point will play more volleyball.
Here comes Marissa Brown. Ramsey, Bozinger, Waters on the backside.
That's on the line, 100%. Yeah, great call there from that far side. As Olivia Hausman, the freshman, will check into this one. Tell you what, a lot of young players on this Titans team like Kircher, Hausman, and Goodhart, but they come in with so much confidence. Hausman, obviously the younger sister of Cooper Hausman, the Norris starting quarterback, who had a fantastic game last night, leading his Titans to a win. She does such a good job of coming in and making impact plays for her team. She'll go back to serve here. Number 3, the freshman, Hausman. Good serve, far side. Backside attack for number 4. That one's on the line, backside. What a great hit. Kenobi, I believe, on that one. She'll go back to serve here.
Great cross-court kill by Caitlin Noby. As you just said, she's going to serve, but she is such like a big wind-up, I'd almost say, like in baseball. Just a giant wind-up to swing, and there's an ace serve from Noby. Just miscommunication on the Norris end.
Looked like Molly Ramsey and Callie Crooker possibly thought that one was going to be out. It was a little close, but Duchesne up in this first set. Noby will send it back over. Ramsey, Boziger, Jelinek, blocked down, Croker, Sty. Tell you what, an opportunity to just free ball it over, but Jelinek says no, Sty. Duchesne sends it over.
Duchesne,
Hausman, Boziger. Candy canes it off, and that'll be Duchesne point. They'll go up 2 more. Tell you what, as you've watched a lot of volleyball here on NSTV Live so far throughout the year, and no offense to any other teams the Titans have faced so far this season, but most of them have been blowouts with the Titans playing so well. And Duchesne is coming into this one with the fire in their eyes, ready to take on this Titans team. Jelinek tips it down. Duchesne's in every position so far to this game.
And it's going to be a net violation on the Cardinals. And back to serve now is the freshman, number 12, Sydney Goodhart.
Brianna Sty already coming into this game and getting more early minutes than she usually has so far this season, making solid plays for her team. She'll check out for Goodhart. Goodhart sends this one over. These freshmen have so much club experience, playing so well for this team. Goodhart, right on cue. Croker tips it over. Can't fire, nothing you can do. Beautiful play from the senior leader, Callie Croker. Usually you see CAC attacks from her, but right there, you just see a simple little toss over, and the Titans will grab another point, tie it up here. Goodhart will go back to serve once more.
Yeah, I expect a lot of players just to be rotated through today's game, as the game is going to go back and forth and back and forth. As number 5, Jen Murray gets the kill.
Tell you what, you don't usually see a set over like she did there. Usually you see like one-hand tip, but she double hands it over, and Titans will look to control this serve here from Miller.
Bozinger, Croker.
Ooh.
And it was a beautiful play just out of bounds, though. That'll be an error on the Titans. Cardinals now take a 2-point lead with Murray still back to serve.
Boziger somehow finds a way to get it over. Blocked down by the Titans. Great work. That is that wall of China. You'll see Jelinek, Croker. You'll even see sometimes Kircher and Sty go up on that front wall, and they block that one down. Nothing you can do, as Jelinek will check out after the solid play. We'll see Bischoff, Kircher come into this one.
I tell you, it's only the first set, but both these teams are playing like it's game point every single point. Just such high caliber play here early in the first set. As from the 10-foot line, here comes Kircher. Good dig by the libero, Brasani. Tipped at the net, Bozinger. To Croker, it's gonna get tipped. And Bozinger can't fires it over. Brasani there.
They will call 4 hits, I believe. A double hit, actually.
Double hit.
Not sure which player on. You might be able to see in this replay here as Mr. Carlson, Mr. Williams do such a good job here at Norris High of setting up this replay system as well as the broadcast as a whole. Bischoff, once again, will go back to serve here. Sends it over. Blocked once again. Macy Boziger even goes up for that one. Free balled over. Hausman. Kircher backside. blocked well. Titans still able to get to it. That one will fly off. Goodhart can't quite get to it. Duchesne will contain the lead.
Back to serve is going to be number 6, Emily Cup. Here comes Cup with the serve. And it's going to be a short serve. And it just rolls right over the net. And it's going to be an ace serve for Emily Cup. Cardinals with a 2-point lead now. Cup with the hard serve this time. Maybe she should have stayed with the soft.
Yeah.
And it's going to be long and point Norris on a service error.
You can see she was trying to switch it up there as the Titans played a little bit forward, but Molly Ramsey, one of the leaders, obviously yells as loud as she possibly can. You could probably hear that one in Firth a couple of miles away as Mason Bozinger go back to serve here. Most likely look for a jump float serve. She doesn't really need to switch it up ever, because that jump float's so tough to handle. Goodhart sends this one over. Backside attack. That one's down on the line. Goodhart possibly thought that one was going to go out to the left.
Back to serve is the libero for Duchesne, Bressani. And she's had such a great game so far. Ramsey, Bozinger, backside Waters. There's Bressani again. Duchesne's going to have to tip it over. And
they're going to say net violation on Callie Croker. She might have been over the net there.
And Duchesne now has a 3-point lead. If they score here, you'd almost think that Coach Bozinger is going to take a timeout. Croker, Bozinger, back to Croker. And Croker's going to get the kill right off the top of the hands of number 4, Caitlin Nobe.
Tell you what, all of you can rewind back to this point once this game's over. I'm calling it right now. Whoever wins this first set's going to go on to win this game. This first set is so crucial for setting the tone. Duchesne's done a good job so far of setting the bar high for this Titans to meet it. Sent back over. Out. Ramsey calls it once again. Titans will grab another point here.
Yeah, as Duchesne just makes an error, simple error. I think that's what separates Duchesne from most teams they play is their ability to jump out of the gym.
Yeah.
All these girls just seem to have that 40-inch vert. But sometimes when you got that adrenaline going, as they get the kill there, got that adrenaline going, it's hit it too hard.
Yeah, that one tips off the right side of Bree-Sty.
Back to serve is Kobe Patton, her second time serving in this first set. That just shows how much back and forth play this game has been.
Out.
And another out serve. I tell you, if the Cardinals keep doing that, every point counts, and that's how the Titans been scoring here lately, is just errors off the Cardinals and then also good plays by the Titans. The Cardinals are going to have to cut those off.
Cardinals can cut off some of those turnovers. You'll feel confident heading into set 2. Tell you what, number 4 just kind of eyed it, and number 5, Jen Murray, must have called it off, but she was so far away that she couldn't quite get to it.
That was a huge ace serve from Molly Ramsey.
Yeah, one they needed for sure.
As they've been down for quite a while now, but now the game is tied. And if you're a Titan, you want Ramsey just to stay back there as Bressani. From the 10-foot line.
Oh my, it's so unlucky as Bree-Sty knocked that one. You'll see in the replay here, it looks like they're possibly looking for a tip off of, I hear Sty.
And I believe the down judge just came over to him without anyone talking to him. And so I believe they're going to give the point to Norris here.
And they will. Not exactly sure. It looks like tipped off Sty, possibly. I don't know. It was unfortunate originally for the Titans because Bree-Sty had a good block and it rolled off the side of the net out, but possibly they're going to call a tip maybe.
I just think they called no touch.
I gotcha.
As Bressani, they're going to try to find the strong swinging Nobe. As number 6, Bozinger. Waters.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Right off the face.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Of
Oh
number
my goodness.
6, Emily Cup. Not much you can do about that.
I don't know that
Cup.
I've seen a stronger swing. It should be clear, that's in slow motion in our instant replay. Is what a hit there from Ella Waters. Straight
Talk
back
about
to Cup,
momentum
yeah.
swing here for the Titans.
What a serve, too. Good dig there by Ramsey. Free balled over, but free balled over well as it
as the crowd goes, ooh. And an out hit. There's just another error by the Cardinals. And I mean, if you're the Cardinals, I think those errors are just coming because they're hitting from the 10-foot line.
Yeah, if I'm Andrew Worley right now, I am calling a timeout for the Cardinals off of this 7-point run here for the Titans. Ramsey will be back to serve again. You've got to get her off of the line.
Yeah, it's all starting with Ramsey back there as they're going to try and find Cup from the 10-foot line yet again. Waters.
Oh my goodness, what are you supposed to do, ladies and gentlemen? What a hit there from Ella Waters as Duchesne comes together. They're still playing fantastic throughout this first set, but this Titans team is
and the
taken
Duchesne
over.
coach is still yet to call a timeout.
No
Ramsey
timeouts
with
in this first
momentum.
set, yeah. Even if you just like to call a timeout and change the groove a little bit. And I guess, hey, there you go. He feels confident in his team as they'll grab a point here, and Molly Ramsey will be off that back line.
Yeah, that was just a great play by Caitlin Nobe. As she jumps so high, probably the highest vertical in this room. And then she just tips it over because she's been smashing those balls lately. Here comes Bosinger. Stye right off the top of the hands and out of bounds. Make it 19-15 Norris.
Brianna Stye, man, you got to be happy for her. She hasn't been crazy happy with her performances so far in this year. But I tell you what, she's having a fantastic first set tonight, and you'll like to be happy for her. This Duchesne team staying in it, playing well throughout this first set. You like to see these Titan fans get a couple of chants going along with the cheerleaders, but it's hard because there's been no timeouts. It's been back and forth action consistently. That one might have flown out, but the Cardinals play it. Oh my goodness!
Blocked by
so
Bree
high in the
Stye.
air, I can't even.
Two in a row.
Gosh. Right on
Have
cue,
yourself
Brianna Stye.
Have yourself a point, Brianna Stye.
Oh my, wow.
As you look in the replay, that's the second block right there.
She says
just
no.
straight down. She came to play today.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
But as you're talking about number 4, Caitlin Nobe, I am just in awe of how high she's been able to jump this game.
It is, every single play that she goes up for could be a SportsCenter top 10 play. I mean, yeah, I'm interested to see what her vertical is. Stye tips it over again. That one's, slightly outside. First miscue for Stye tonight.
And those plays have been open because the Cardinals have almost been letting those tips wide open. The Titans have hit it out of bounds twice now. But hopefully that gives the Cardinals momentum here as Nobe is back to serve. Short serve, Ramsey, Bosinger, Jelnick, and it's going to fly out of bounds.
That one almost hits
Norris.
Senior Isaiah Johnson in the student section, but he's a little frazzled over there, but he's able to get the ball and send it back. It's a great hit there from Jelnick. And tell you what, I got to be honest, I'm still surprised. No timeout from the Cardinals as they're down 5 here, but much like a last-second shot in basketball, if you've got one timeout, you trust your players, and right here, Coach Andrew is. Croker can hit that one again just off the block. Sent back over. Ramsey, goodness gracious, what a dig. Jelinek backside, a little too far.
And Jelnick goes for the kill. And there's an error from Norris from that 10-foot line. I'm telling you, hit it from the 10-foot line almost forces you to hit it. Try to get it over the net with as much power as you can.
Yeah.
It's harder just to get that ball in a decline.
Tell you what, we've got absolutely zero chances to rest in this first set. Croker, a campfire, perfection. Perfection from the senior, Kelly Croker. Haven't seen too many cack attacks, as I'm sure you will see later in this one, but Croker just playing so slow and so consistent. That's a tongue twister right there as Chloe Bischoff will go back to serve once again. Chloe Bischoff, just a junior. She's done such a good job coming in, much like Zock and Hausman, of making impact plays for this team. She sends this one over. That one not controlled super great, but they make the most of it. Good heart. Backside, Waters. Not too many teams in Class B will send that backside attack, but they do with Waters all the time. Bosinger, Gracie Kircher, free ball.
That was close. Good attempt by Kircher.
Boziger. Waters, another backside attack. That one straight into the net. I'll tell you what, those backside attacks, usually most kills you'll see in front of those two red lines close to the Titan logo. But the Titans are doing a good job of sending them from behind, and it's tough to handle because it comes straight over the net if you are Duchesne.
Back end for the Titans is Ramsey and Kircher.
Ramsey, Boziger, Croker. Oh my goodness, what a backside play from Callie Croker. She saw an opening in that far side, and she does a good job of not going up for the kill. And once again, Callie Croker playing a different style of volleyball that she's been playing all year. She's been playing so strong and aggressive, and tonight, this morning, she's switching it up. I'm sure Duchesne is surprised with the way she's playing so far tonight. Sent back over. Boziger, oh my, okay, I can't. What a dig. This one's sent over.
They're just going to tip it right back over. Here comes Waters.
Oh!
And it's going to be a lift.
Yeah, wow.
And now we have game point in the first set as everyone is standing up.
Usually the Titans start with a slow clap, but they went straight into the fastest clap they could find, did the Titan fans. Boziger will go back here to serve with a jump float to end out this first set. Oh my goodness, and that was an ace!
Ace serve from Boziger.
I mean,
as the Titans take the first set, 25-18.
A little recap of this first set. I mean, Duchesne came out of this one, as I like to say here in the Titan Dome, with a fire in their soul.
And be expecting it. I'm telling you, be expecting it in the second set too.
Yeah, 100%. Duchesne playing so consistent so far, up to about 15 points. And then the Titans, with those momentum shifters, came out of nowhere and controlled this one for basically the last 2/3 of the set. Brianna Stye, if we had to pick an MVP right now, it would be her, as she has come out and made so many momentum plays for this team, as well as Boziger and Ramsey with some SportsCenter top 10 digs. And we'll take a quick 20-minute break here. We'll be back once again. Houston Bow, Cade Rice. This is NSDV Live. A chance to go to state for the Duchesne Cardinals and the Norris Titans.
Sportsmanship is not simply shaking an opponent's hand after a game. It is maintaining a positive attitude on and off the court, respecting rulings made by officials, and respecting fans and other teams.
Sportsmanship is the ability to do what you love while being respectful to officials, opponents, and your teammates.
Sportsmanship can not only be found on the court or field, but also among the audience. Parents and fans should practice class and respect along with athletes and coaches.
.45 seconds before we get this second set underway here in the Titan Dome. Duchesne having a long discussion here about what to do. As we got 30 seconds here, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors for today's broadcast. Those sponsors are Gaina Trucking and Excavating, First State Bank, Hausman Construction, Impact Athletics, Amy Argo with Inspro Insurance, Nebraska Tire, Firth Farmer Cooperative, the Norris Association of Educators, the Norris Athletic Booster Club, the Norris Wrestling Club, Renee Goodhart with Remax Concepts Real Estate, and as always, your trusty U-Stop. Thank you also to everyone with their donations through the PayPal link to help support NSDV as much as they can. We'll get to names reading a little bit later in this one. Titans took first set 25-18, but the story of that first set is the fire that Duchesne had at the beginning of that set. Big plays from players like Croker and Stye for the Titans, and then big impact plays from players like Tane Kanobi and Sophia Bressani, as well as Jen Murray had a couple of fantastic serves as well.
Yeah, Sophia Bressani is just playing out of her mind in that first set. She's reading just beautifully the Titans' kill attempts, but then the Titans get some just powerful swings and points and then tips. Now back to serve. Start the set is Nobe. Here comes Bosinger. Croker off the top of the hands. Bressani's going to try to find on that backside, and it's going to just right off Goodhart's face.
I tell you what, that is
Kobe Patton.
That is one she is not going to be proud of to go back and watch and film. That was right into the face of Goodhart. This Duchesne team, don't be confused by the fact that the Titans won that first set, as Duchesne is as much in this game as the Titans are. Blocked straight onto the ground by Croker and Kircher. There's a reason that Callie Croker is the leading block leader in the history of Norris volleyball. She swats this one right down. That one actually, Gracie Kircher. As Gracie Kircher, just a sophomore, she is taking, Callie Croker has taken Kircher under her wing and taught her to be the great player that she is, as well as the rest of this Titan leaders.
And as you see, the Titans have the blonde bunch up front.
Yeah.
That's just such a deadly trio. As Croker with the kill attempt, Goodhart there to pick it up. Here comes Kircher backside, Ramsey there to pick it up. They're going to try Waters this time, and Waters is going to find the ground.
I mean, if it doesn't work for Croker and Kircher, go to Waters. You might as well
go to Waters.
Something that these Titan players, you know, the smaller players for these Titan teams on this backside, every time that Waters or Kircher or Croker gets blocked, they're right there. You saw 3 examples of it in that rotation in general. Bosinger will send this one back over. Waters says, what are you doing? Give me that. Just send it over. 3-1 Titans.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication by the Duchesne Cardinals, as I believe number 5, Jen Murray, was just trying to set it up. Maybe it slipped off the fingers. Just an unfortunate case of event there for the Cardinals, as Bosinger is still back there to serve. That jump float serve, great serve. They're going to try to find Patton on the backside. Bosinger, Waters.
That's on the line.
She's going to find the backside of that line.
I mean, Bosinger is on the, as far away as she could be from Ella Waters, and look at how perfectly she sets that up for, I mean, that is perfection. You cannot get any better than that. There's a reason she will be playing at the University of Nebraska in just a couple of years as she sends it. Goodness gracious, right as I say that, she serves it straight into the net. Only I can do that, can jinx a player like that, but Bosinger so consistent usually.
Now back to serve is Sophia Bressani. And if you're Duchesne Cardinal, that's who you want back there right now to serve, as she's had such a good first set. And hopefully she can bring that forward into this set. As a shanked serve and receive from the Titans, they're just going to have to free ball it over. Here comes the high flying.
Wow, that was like a Michael Jordan pause in the air.
Bosinger, Ramsey backside to Waters. They're just trying to get Waters involved, as number 6 just punches it over. Croker, and Croker's going to get the kill. There's the CAC attack we've been waiting for.
What a hit. I mean, it's so tough to handle. Like you said, the blonde bunch up front as we bring Bree Stye into the game. Waters, Kircher, Stye, Croker. Even Bosinger can go up and slam one down if she has to.
And Croker back to serve. And a campfire move. Croker's ready for it. Bosinger. Waters, and right off the hands as it shoots outside for the point and the kill for Ella Waters. Great block attempt by Jen Murray and Caitlin Nobe.
I'll tell you what, starting
just goes
to
off the top
question
of the hands.
if you cannot use timeouts in a district final, because none called from either team so far. As this one's sent straight over. I mean, if you're coach Andrew Whaley, you might as well not if you have confidence in your team, but that one kind of got away from in the first set.
And the kill goes to Kobe Patton, as just such a strong swing from Patton. That was a rocket across to the Titan side.
We've been talking so much about these plays from the Titans, but Duchesne has had some highlight reel moments as well so far early in this one. Sty, as we talked about, playing so consistent. Right on cue. That one blocked over, actually, though, by number 8 and number
I believe that was 4.
Yeah.
Caitlin Nobe.
As well as Marissa Brown there, this another senior as well for this team.
As here comes Patton. Kircher, Bosinger, backside Waters. That's going to go straight down the line. for Waters.
That one went so fast, the ref didn't even call it. They have no idea if that was even in or not because Waters hit it so fast. That one is
almost like Patton's.
Yeah.
From Omaha Duchesne.
Yeah.
Last point, just back and forth, just strong swings from both teams. Ramsey with a good serve. They're going to try to find Brown, and Brown just ends up hitting it right in the net. A simple little error for the Cardinals gives it 4-point lead for Norris.
Ramsey will send this one over. Fantastic serve. Her serves just do such a good job of getting the Crooker can't get to that one. They do such a good job of just getting the Cardinals out of rotation, almost taking a play out of Marissa Brown's book, as she'll go back to serve right here.
As Brown's going to get the kill. That time she does connect with the ball, and she is back to serve now. Good ace serve from Marissa Brown, as it just goes right off the right forearm of Ella Waters.
Tell you what, these last 3 or 4 points from the Titans have been pretty complacent. Obviously, this team is not one to get cocky or anything, but a couple of plays that probably could have had if it would have been maybe a little bit more focused. Bosiger, Waters. Talk about being focused, as that one looks like it was a tip, but as you see Christina Bosiger pointing to the instant replay, saying, look, 100% a tip we'll see here. Actually, might not have been. Can't tell. Obviously, there is no use of instant replay in high school volleyball. I wish there was, because we've got it up. I think I've seen the ref take a peek over there a couple of times to make a call, but Olivia Hausman to go back to serve here as we see a couple more Titan fans. The Hansmeyers come into Titan Dome, and they're going to see a good second set here. Croker, what a rally.
Good strong swing by Cup on that backside.
Good communication.
Here comes Cup again.
Croker, Bosiger, Jelinek. That one's off the side. That's good control on the ball there from Jelinek to send that one into the block and straight out of the side.
If you're looking, gosh, I'm so just in awe of Caitlin Nobe's ability to jump out of this gym. I mean, that ball went out of bounds just right off the top of her hands.
She gets so high, and it's honestly insane. Jelinek, if you were watching it after the fact, you'd probably think it was edited how high she gets into the air. Hausman. Tip, controlled. Backside, what a solid hit. Croker
Beautiful
contained.
rally here.
Sty, tipped over. Bosiger, almost dives into the ladder that the ref climbs on to get up to that high point, but she slides out of it. Possibly was a baseball player once in her day, was Bosiger.
And there is the block from the Duchesne Cardinals that they do so well. They just meet people at the net with people like Nobe. They're going to try to find Jelinek on the backside, and it's going to get tipped right over.
That was
another block.
The dullest block I've ever seen. It went up, barely tapped it, and it went straight
down.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do if you're the Titan when the ball gets blocked straight down to the ground. As there, another great example of the Cardinals' ability to block by Snodgrass and Cup. Here comes Jelinek again. That one won't get blocked as Jelinek slices it through the hands of, I believe that was Murray and Cup.
Once again, we appreciate all you tuning in to this chance to go to state for the Titans and the Duchesne Cardinals. Duchesne stuck with them both first and second sets here. Done a good job, and right as I say that, that one, a perfect serve from Sydney Goodhart.
Yeah, Sydney Goodhart, just the heart of a lion back there, standing at, I believe, 3'7". She's got to be the smallest player here in the gym today.
Oh,
but an ace serve, she doesn't care what people think. She just goes out and plays the game.
Tell you what, she could be 2 for 4 and still be the impact player that she is. That one, ooh, close. Looked like that one might have been on the line, but obviously that down ref way closer to the line than we are.
Yeah, that was a tight call and great call from that down ref. As it's just such a hard job, and you don't really see him as many today.
Yeah.
And that was just going to get tipped straight down, almost a hockey assist from
Yeah.
Goodhart.
Boziger went up to try to joust that one, but unfortunate the other players for the Duchesne Cardinals just purely taller than Boziger. As we talked about, Boziger, obviously the daughter of Coach Christina Boziger, who just recently hit 403 wins here in her 21st season. Boziger on cue to Croker. Somehow the Cardinals contain it.
Beautiful hand-eye coordination from the Cardinals. They're going to go for Croker again, and that one is going to work for a cack attack from Callie-Ann Croker.
Callie Croker says, hey, Ella Waters, I saw you hitting it kind of fast. Let me hit it just as fast as she sends this one backside. That one, I couldn't even tell if it was on the line. It was sent over so quick. I'm surprised our cameraman can even deal with it. Chloe Bischoff back to serve here once again, her second time into the game. Chloe Bischoff isn't going to have the most minutes played, but when she does have those minutes, she makes work of them for sure. This one sent backside, right on cue, Bischoff. Boziger.
Good dig from Bischoff. They're going to try to find Patton again. Duchesne Cardinals trying to find Patton twice. It's going to get tipped over. Tipped again.
Kircher
Kircher
says
there for the
no.
block. Brasani. Patton for the third time.
Bischoff, oh, she's playing so well in the minutes she gets. Kircher tipped over. Controlled. Cardinals.
Brasani. Patton for the fourth time.
Oh!
And it's just going to skip like a rock.
Yeah.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
Hop skipping to Grandma's house over to the Titan bench as that one tipped off of both Jelinek and Bischoff.
And talk about targets. Kobe Patton getting 4 attempts there in that 1 point. As maybe the Cardinals are going to look to give her the ball a lot more throughout this game.
Yeah. Oh, Boziger. Free balled over by Ramsey. That one, Croker can't do anything about that one. That one powerhoused through. Tell you what, if you are just tuning in, this has been a back and forth game all morning. Used to being here late at night for these games, walking out of the gym and it being dark. But today, obviously no Husker football. This is going to be the most entertaining game you will see all day. Boziger, Croker, Goodhart. They're going to say no touch. It'll be 4 on the Titans.
And now
the Duchesne Cardinals will tie it up here.
Yep, and still no timeouts called from either team.
I'd like to thank our sponsors and do a couple other things, but we only get the chance to do that during in between sets as there's been 0 breaks in action. Short hit there by Waters. She's frustrated with herself. A miscue that doesn't come often from her.
And there is the first timeout of the game from the Norris Titans. As Titans do, got some things to talk over. They were up by 4, now they're down by 1. Great run by the Duchesne Cardinals, led by Kobe Patton.
Well, we have a minute here in this first timeout of tonight's game. Titans up 1-0 in sets. Duchesne up 14-13 in this second set, looking to tie it up. Our sponsors for tonight's game, Gain Trucking and Excavating, First State Bank, Hausman Construction, Impact Athletics, Amy Argo with Inspro Insurance, Nebraska Tire and First Farmer Cooperative, the Norris Association of Educators, the Norris Athletic Booster Club, the Norris Wrestling Club, Renee Goodhart with Ray Max Concepts Real Estate, and as always, your trusty U-Stop. A big thank you also goes out to Ken Tilford, John Hecht, Margie Rice, The Treehouse in Hickman, Shelly Stolzbart, Holly Parsley, Travis Ehlers, Cody Carlo, Sarah Scurrett, and of course Chelsea Reese for their donations through our PayPal link. For tonight and all postseason events, North High School pays $100 a night to NSAA to broadcast these games. So, if you are enjoying tonight's free broadcast, please consider becoming a patron or donating to us through our PayPal account. Even if it's a small amount, links to donate can be found in the description of our videos or by visiting our website at norris160.org/NSAB. Amazing content, great quality, and instant replay, all for free. Once again, Houston Bowe and Cade Rice.
Here comes Emily Cup with the serve. Short serve. Bozinger. Croker. And it's going to go flying out of bounds as Duchesne now has a 2-point lead.
Tell you what, the Titans starting to feel it a little bit here as the Cardinals take a 2-point lead over them. This game starting to look, or the second set, starting to look a lot like this first set.
Bosinger.
Croker tipped over.
Bressani is there yet again.
Form hit well. Bosinger backside. Waters on the deck.
And the Titans find Waters. A much needed point for the Titans from the back 10-foot line. As it looks like Croker was going to go up. Then Waters, the block went up for Croker. And as soon as they went down, Waters' ball just came straight flying over to the other side. As Bosinger with the serve, and right off the chest of Cup. And it's going to be an ace serve, much needed ace serve. And this one, almost exactly what happened last set.
Tell you what,
Titans tied it up.
Solid timeout used there by Bosinger to rally her team a little bit. The Titans talk about all the time. Her mid-game speeches are some of the best in the state. And the Titans right there will have a little 3-0 swing here, and Bosinger back to go serve once again.
And the Titans love having a player like Bosinger, as she's just so deadly with her serves. And sometimes if you're down, she can almost carry the load and score a couple points just off her serves unassisted. I think it's blocked by Gracie Kircher and Callie Croker.
If there was a pamphlet,
you've seen that replay.
If there was a pamphlet on how to go up and block a ball, Callie Croker would be the spokeswoman, and there'd be a lot of highlight film of her going up and swatting them down like she did right there. Basically, the Dikembe Mutombo of volleyball is Callie Croker.
It is Halloween today, and there's another block.
Wait a second. We're still playing volleyball. Bosinger.
Great. There's a tip.
What the heck is happening? I'm very confused. That was a rally of all rallies. Right on cue, Croker
and the Titans weren't upset with what happened. Croker blocked it, and then the Cardinals kicked.
The kick. We're playing soccer out here today.
I think they're just going to redo the point, which is very unfortunate for both teams. They wanted to play that point out.
Yeah, they did. There was momentum shifting back and forth, much like a pendulum. Molly Ramsey will be back to serve here. Excuse me, Macy Bosinger.
Good return. They're going to try to find Patton.
This is almost a carbon copy of the last one. Let's see if we see a kick right here. We don't. Titans will go up 3.
And there's the point that the Titans wanted. As last point, they thought Croker had the block, and then they just replayed the point. We've seen a lot of blocks tonight from both teams as just such high flyers from both sides of the net. And it is Halloween. There's an ace serve. It is Halloween. It's the month of Blocktober.
Oh, yes. Good one there.
And here it is, the exact same score as the first set in 1915.
Yeah, wow.
As the Titans go on a run behind Macy Bosinger, the Nebraska commit. Again, she's just so powerful.
Oh, man, I've got reminiscent here of a Husker football game. Usually you see the Husker power here, but the Titan cheerleaders, led by Peyton Steele and Maddie Miller, doing a good job here of rallying our Titan fans. As we see the Titan power chant. No Cardinal cheerleaders here, unfortunately. But the Duchesne parents are doing a good job of rallying their team.
They're doing a great job. There's points and times where I'm thinking we're having like a maybe 6-point, 7-point earthquake.
Yeah, it is impressive.
There'll be points where Duchesne will score and maybe timeout's called. The moment they come out of timeout, they're just stomping their feet and cheering, "Let's go Duchesne." But it's a great showing here from both sides of the spectrum, from the Norris Titan parents and the Omaha Duchesne Cardinal parents.
Once again, we appreciate all you tuning in today. Titans up 1-0 in sets and 19-15 in the second set. Duchesne doing such a fantastic job of rallying their team against this powerhouse of a franchise in Norris Titans. That one might have possibly been out, but Waters says, no, I want it. That one a little bit long, and Duchesne once again staying in it. Duchesne, the Cardinals, one of the underdogs obviously here, as they are the 15 seed, but as Kate talked about earlier in the broadcast, one of the best 15 seeds we've seen in a while with just a 14-19 record. But they have been so consistent
now back
in tonight's game.
To serve is Sophia Bressani, just one of the leaders of this Cardinal team, wearing the red jersey tonight. Here she comes. Croker. Bosinger, backside, Waters, and that's going to go straight down to the ground. Just a laser cannon for an arm in Waters.
Didn't realize we were out here watching Star Wars. I thought this was Class B volleyball, as there is a laser cannon right there from Ella Waters. You'll see a lot more of that tonight as Callie Croker will go back here to serve. You can see perhaps both teams getting a little tired in this second set if they have been playing their butts off here. As that one, a little miss hit here from the Duchesne Cardinals.
Yeah, they just try to find Nobe on that backside, and it's going to be a timeout. The first timeout called by Coach Worley. And the score is now 21-16. The Titans take the lead. And I'm Cade Rice, followed by Houston Bowe. We're going to take a little break here, 45 seconds. It's going to be a good game here late in the second set. We'll be right back with you. And we're back here in the late comings of the second set. Back to serve is Callie Croker. One of the senior leaders for this team, had many great plays this game, along with their fellow teammates. But with the 21-16 lead, here comes Croker with the serve.
If you are enjoying tonight's broadcast, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any more Titan content throughout the year. Obviously, Titan football next Friday against Aurora, as they had the win last night against Beatrice. That one a little bit out from Ella Waters. Close call. Oh, wait, never mind. I think maybe they overruled the far ref and called it in, or possibly a tip. Not sure. We'll go down to our sideline reporter later in this one and get a call there. Callie Croker. Waters, Boziger. Waters! Give and go from the Titans. Double hit, Croker. There's that display of the 55-inch vertical once again by Kenobi, backside. Boziger gets to it again. There's a reason she's going to Nebraska in 2 years. Kircher controlled again. What a rally, folks. Sent back over. Ramsey, goodness gracious. Waters, she wants to finish it out, and she does. Titans take a 7-point lead here, 23-16. What do you have to say about that rally, Kate? I mean, goodness.
The Titans find Waters on the backside. Yeah, that was a great rally by both teams. Duchesne Cardinals maybe asking for a point early in the rally, but not going to. Kobe.
Duchesne Cardinals say, no, I'm not going away here. We're staying alive. Down by 6. They need to have a really big run here if they don't want the Titans to win in just 2 points. If the Titans do get a point here, expect to hear the slow clap from that far side of the Titan Dome.
And back to serve is Kobe Patton. One of the leaders of this team has had a really, really good game.
Tell you what, I think Zach Foz in the student section might have gotten her head right there as he is yelling his butt off over there. Here is the slow clap from the Titans, and Molly Ramsey will go back to serve here. Tell you what, do not count Duchesne out at any point in this game, though, as they're staying alive, doing a good job here. These seniors don't want to finish out their season like this. This one's sent back over. Backside, and it's on the side. Good work there from Kenobi. She goes up almost like she has the Obi-Wan Kenobi force. Goes up and
she can rise up
herself into the air.
Float like a Jedi.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
That's just that was a beautiful swing from Nobi. Here comes the serve from Brown. Bozinger. Sty.
Oh!
That one's going to be out.
Oh, it's close. It's real close. They'll call it Titan point. Wait. They will. They will call it Titan point. They win the second set. Wow. Cade, thoughts? Second set. Go.
That second set, the Titans came out hot with just a demanding lead.
Yeah.
And then the Cardinals came back, almost tied it. I believe that was around like 8 or 9, and then Cardinals go up 15-13. And then from there, it was all Titans as they just, once they tied it up at 15, almost like the first set, they came back and they were just rolling from there.
Yeah.
There maybe on the Duchesne Cardinals side, there might be a couple controversial calls that could have gone their way.
Yeah.
Maybe shifted the momentum for the Cardinals. And
I mean, overall though, these refs are doing a good job of coming together, making calls as a unit.
They are, and if they think they missed one, then they'll go back and talk over it and have the courtesy to say that they messed up. And
solid work here from both sides. We'll take a 2-minute, 15-second break and be right back here on NSTV Live. Chance to go to state for the visiting Duchesne Cardinals here today in the Titan Dome against your 26-4 Norris Titans. Houston Bowen, Cade Rice, NSTV Live, Titan Dome. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Good sportsmanship is about winning with integrity and losing with grace.
Athletics teach lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, referees, classmates, and teachers. There are few better places than in athletic competition to display respect for one another.
Take the oath of sportsmanship. Respect the rules, respect the officials, respect the opponents. Cheer for your team, not against the other.
Norris Athletic Boosters would like to introduce TAG. TAG stands for Together a Greater Good, and it's a simple-to-use app right on your phone. With just a few clicks, you can help support Norris Titans athletes. All you need to do is tag your receipt from purchases you're already making from participating businesses like U-Stop and Godfathers in Hickman, or many other businesses in Lincoln and the Omaha area. To get started with TAG, just download the app on your iPhone or Android device. Once the app is installed, first select Norris Athletic Booster Club from the organizations found under More menu. Second, select the tag icon at the bottom of the screen. Select the Norris Athletic Booster Club, then select the business that your receipt is from. Then, take a picture of your receipt and select Use Photo. It's that easy. Together, we can create a greater good for our Titan athletes.
And coming into the third set for this game tonight, if you're just now joining us, Titans are leading 2-0. But cool thing from the Omaha Duchesne Cardinals just now is Coach Worley talked to his team for about a minute 30, and then let his senior leader, Caitlin, know just talk to the team, as no coaches were in that huddle. It was just all the team talking to each other, talking about what they need to do, as this could be their last set of their senior season, just picking each other up. And great leadership from the Cardinals here. They're going to need to win 3 in a row. They're going to need to win 3 in a row here to win this. And the Omaha Duchesne Cardinal fans are saying, let's go Cardinals, as there's all fight in the Cardinals, as they're not going to go down without one. As the music is bumping, this place is rocking. Titans are 1 set away from going to the state championship games at Pinnacle Bank Arena. The winner of this game will play at 9 o'clock on Wednesday. Back to serve is Macy Bosinger with her famous jump float. Here it comes. Brasani there. They're going to try to find Patton on the backside. Beautiful dig by Bosinger.
I mean,
Waters. There's Brasani yet again. And they're just going to have to free ball it over. Great hustle by Cup and Croker down. Here comes Brasani.
Focus. That dig was, I mean, perfection.
And Patton right off the top of the wrists.
If you want to do yourself a favor and double click on the left side of your screen a couple times and go back and watch that dig from Macy Bosinger, I mean, she's doing basically what this Duchesne team's been doing pretty consistently too. Their digs have been amazing, especially from players like Brasani and Kenobi, and yeah.
Now Brasani's back to serve. Such a great game she's had. Here comes Bosinger, backside Waters, and nowhere to be found is the ball as it scores for the Titans 1-1. Back to serve is Callie Croker. Here comes Croker with the serve. It's a short floater, and it's going to be an ace serve from Callie Croker.
Not surprised. Callie Croker has done such a good job serving the ball so far this year.
one of the leading ace leaders on this team. She'll go back to serve once again.
Yeah, here comes Croker. Goes for that left side. There's another ace serve from Callie Croker. I don't know if she's doing calculus right now, but she's definitely scoping out the angles and reading where to put the ball at the right time, and she's doing that to perfection. Shout out to Miss Price.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Price for helping Callie get these ace serve down. Another well-angled play there as she sends it back over.
Here comes Brown.
Boziger once again. Ramsey, Waters, backside. That one's on the candy cane. We haven't seen too much impact from the pesky candy cane so far tonight, but right there on that far side, you will see it playing impact tonight near that down ref. Duchesne down 4-1 in a dangerous spot in this third set.
Yeah, especially when you got a good teams. Both these teams, if they're up by 5 or 6 early, it's going to be tough to come back, as there's a Bozinger yet again with Patton just rocket straight down to Bozinger's face. Punched over by Nobe. Waters.
Oh my goodness, a kill shot from Ella Waters. The communication on this Titan team has been honestly, so well done as a whole, as every single play you see Kircher running over saying, hey, I got it. Ramsey calls her off. Then Bischoff's off the bench in the middle of the play. It's just so solid work there from the Titans. 5-1, Titans up. We'll take another 45-second break here. Well, we've got a minute here. I want to give a quick shout out once again to our sponsors. Gaina Trucking and Excavating, First State Bank, Hausman Construction, Impact Athletics, Amy Argo with Inspro Insurance, the Nebraska Tire First and Farmer Cooperative, the Norris Association of Educators, the Norris Athletic Booster Club, the Norris Wrestling Club, Renee Goodhart with Raymax Concept Real Estate, U-Stop, and as always, Scott Waters on the other side of the Titan Gym, playing tunes as he does so consistently. His new EP and album releasing in about a couple of weeks here. Looking forward to it, and if he tells you otherwise, he's lying to you. Once again, Houston Bowe joined by Cade Rice. Chance to go to state for both the Norris Titans and the visiting Duchesne Cardinals. Apologize, little technical difficulties there as the Titans will grab another point there and go up 6-1. Croker on a little run here.
Yeah, Croker definitely on a run. She's getting hot back there. Here's another short serve from Croker. Backside, and there is a straight down shot from Caitlin Nobe.
I feel like she has like fighter jets on the bottom of her shoes as she runs, and it looks like she's just going to gracefully hop up there, and then out of nowhere, she's about 12 feet above the net, and she slams that one home, as she's been doing so consistently throughout the year. Duchesne Cardinals staying consistent in this one. Kircher off the back pinky. Let's sent back over.
Blocked by Kircher and Stye. From the 10-foot line is Brown. Waters tip it over. There's Patton to save it. Here comes Brown again.
Oh!
Ramsey, Bozinger, backside Waters for the second time, and it's going to go straight into the net. As the Cardinals have cut down the lead, it's only half the deficit.
I tell you what, every single time that the Duchesne Cardinals get a point off of a long rally, Andrew Worley is their biggest cheerleader on that far side, jumping up and down, spinning around, continuing to rally his team consistently throughout this one. One sent back over. Croker, Boziger, chance to stretch the lead to 4. Off of the block. Croker free balls it over well. Backside attack, first one of the night for the Cardinals. Waters, she'll send it backside, controlled well once again. Yeah, Bersani's all over the court tonight. Boziger off Kircher. Waters, tipped over backside, controlled once again.
Great rally by both teams defensively.
Punched over.
Tipped to the net. They're going to have to. Back row attack by Ramsey. That's going to be her first of the game.
They call it a single line violation, I believe. I'd be lying to you if I told you what that meant. But Molly Ramsey will go back to serve here once again. The ref's talking it over, along with Andrew Worley, the coach for the Cardinals. He's not happy with that call. We've talked about been a couple of calls tonight that have been debated between both sides.
Patton with the dig. Try to find Brown backside. Brown's going to get that corner.
Wow.
Paints it beautifully.
What a serve, or excuse me, what a kill there from Brown as she'll go back to serve here.
Yeah, Brown just finds that back corner. Titans nowhere to be found. Much needed point there for the Cardinals. Here comes Brown. Waters with the dig. Bosinger backside. Jelinek.
Wow, perfection.
And that'll be straight down to the ground as Jelinek loves those near side line attack and kills.
Yeah, talking to Jelinek earlier in the year, obviously she had to sit out 2, 3, or 4 games earlier in this season due to a shoulder injury, and she has come back with a vengeance, doing so well as she has another kill right there, racking it up to, I believe, 6 tonight for her, this morning. Once again, I'm thrown off that it's the morning of Halloween. Sent back over. Speaking of Halloween, you know what month that's in, Cade? Blocktober, as Brianna Stye and Jelinek go up and, Bosiger go up and say no to that.
Yeah, just beautiful.
Yeah, wow.
Beautiful block, and there's no one on that backside. Unfortunately for the Duchesne Cardinals. Beautiful serve from Hausman. Great dig from Bassani, though. She's just been alive all night. Here comes Jelinek backside.
Oh.
And finds no man's land as the point goes to Norris. Now they're up by 6. Now Duchesne Cardinals are in the danger zone as the Titans have themselves a lead here in the middle of this third set. Here comes Hausman, the freshman Bassani. Nobi just flies in.
Hausman unintentionally made it hard there for the Cardinals as she sent that one really well over to that backside. Jelinek, are you kidding me? From Bosiger, she's far side, as far away from Sydney Jelinek as you can be, and she sets her teammate up, so well. I'm in awe of the way that she's been doing that all night, much as I have been in awe of Kenobi doing a good job on that far side of just getting as high as she possibly can in the air and slamming them down. Titans up 6 in this third set.
Here comes Hausman. She's on a little run here. Patton. Backside. Here comes Stye with the tip. Bassani there on cue. And a tip over by number 5. It's going to be Jen Murray. Beautiful. Beautiful play by Jen Murray, that campfire move. Now back to serve is Nobi.
Ramsey.
Beautiful serve. Backside from Nobi.
And tip, right? No tip.
No tip. It's going to be point Cardinals.
See her on the replay.
Yeah, see there on the instant replay.
Oh, it looks
right
like
off the
hit the net. Yeah.
Yep. Great call there by the down judge.
And sent over once again by Nobi as she gets 400 feet in the air. Bosiger, Stye, slammed down. One of the strongest players, not only on the volleyball team, but at Norris in general, recently got added to the Wall of Fame for her play, not only in basketball, but in volleyball as well. As Goodhart will go back to serve here.
Yeah, back to serve is the freshman. She had herself a little run there in the second set. Let's see if she can do it again. Murray, just straight to the ground.
Oh,
great hustle from the Titans. But that was a great, outstanding kill from Emily Cup. Just a high-flying spike straight to the ground.
First of all, what a kill by Cup. But the hustle from Molly Ramsey as she almost dives into her poster on the wall over there, as well as Forey, Stye, and Croker, the rest of the seniors. Ramsey, Bosiger, Croker, tack attack backside, too far, actually hits the far ref. Croker must be mad about the grade he gave her in a class a couple of weeks ago.
I don't think he's a teacher. I don't think he's a teacher. I believe he's an NSAA
mistake.
official.
Okay. Set back over.
Here comes Jelinek.
Wow.
And bank shot from Jelinek gives the point to Norris. Unfortunate for Bassani because, yet she's there again and again, time after time, reading the ball's out of the hands of the Titans. That one unfortunately shoots straight up and goes straight back down.
Here
off
comes
a beam.
Chloe Bischoff, who had a fantastic little run in the second set. She's been doing a great job all season of coming in and making impact plays. This one's going backside to her. This one straight off the net, actually. Good heart. Couldn't quite get to it. Molly Ramsey will check back in. Bischoff, Jelinek will go back out.
Yeah, as Murray finds Patton there for a good kill there. And I'm telling you, Kobe Patton is, I'd say, the player of the game for the Duchesne Cardinals.
Yeah.
So far, as she's been doing so well.
Oh.
Callie Croker
Wow.
goes for a cack attack. Won't get it. Bosinger tips it over, and it's going to be a kill for Macy Bosinger, as there's about 5 Duchesne Cardinal players lined right, almost right near the net, and there's only one of them.
Yeah.
Backside, just can't get to it. Good IQ there by Bosinger. Here comes Patton yet again. They're really looking for Patton. Ramsey backside. Waters right off the net.
So unlucky for the Duchesne Cardinals. Tell you what, it just brings a smile to my face looking to the south side of the Titan Dome and seeing fans in the student section.
And the girls of the Titan volleyball team and the parents are just so happy that they could finally get fans and students in here. Only 25 students, but they're happy that we finally allowed students, the first time students have ever been to a Norris Titan home volleyball game. Waters.
Oh, fortunate she couldn't quite get there. Could Sophia Bersani, she tried to pancake it, and we'll see a timeout taken here as the Duchesne Cardinals are in risk of elimination here, down 7 in this third set. Titans up 2-0 once again. I'm Houston Bowe, joined by Kate Rice. Stick with us. You don't want to miss anything here as the Titan fans on that south side are doing the, what is that chant called again?
We got the beat.
We got the beat chant. If you're at home and you'd like to participate in the We Got the Beat chant, it's pretty simple. Once again, Houston Bowe, Kate Rice, Sound TV Live. We'll be back here in just a few.
And we're at the tail end of this third set between the Omaha Duchesne Cardinals and the Norris Titans.
Yeah, Titans up 16-9.
Here comes Bosinger out of the timeout. Brasani, Murray, backside Kobe Patton. Bosinger, backside Waters. Waters tips it. Brown corrals it. Murray tipped right back over the net, back and forth. Here comes Croker, and there's a cack attack from Callie-Ann Croker. Beautiful setup by Macy Bosinger, and such a strong and powerful swing from Croker. And here comes Macy Bosinger.
I tell you what, it also brings a smile to my face to be sitting up here broadcasting and hear students like Zach Foz, Brayson Mueller, Libby Gurley over there yelling these Titan players' names and cheering them on.
And the kill is going to go to Kobe Patton, as they're going to try to find her throughout this third set. They're going to come back in this one, down by 7. Back to serve is Brasani. Good serve from Brasani. Crowd by Titans. Waters goes for the tip, and it's going to be out of bounds from the Titans. Point Duchesne. Now down by 6. Sophia Brasani still back to serve in red. Can maybe lead her team back in this third set. Short serve. Crowd by Ramsey. Bosinger. Waters. Ooh. And it finds the back court right around the free throw line. Just a perfect shot from Ella Waters.
Callie Croker goes back to serve here. Titans up 18-11. Gets the call from the ref that she's good to go, and she'll send it over. Nobi, a little too long. Titans will go up 8, 6 more, and they're heading to state to play at 9 in the morning. Tell you what, if the game was at 5 in the morning, I'm sure they'd be getting up at 1 a.m. because they are so excited to be out and ready to go to state possibly. This Duchesne Cardinals team, tell you what, crazier things have happened. They've got a chance to come back in this one still. Don't count them out. Sent back over Ramsey. Boziger, Waters on the far sideline, down. Titans up 9.
And 5 more points for the Titans. And as you said, they're heading to state, but the senior class for this Titans, I believe, have gone to state for 3 years in a row.
Yeah. Tell you what, so many great accomplishments, like for Christina Boziger as well. She's looking to add another state run to her mantras, obviously. As we see here, a good rally here. Oh my goodness, what a dive by Macy Boziger. And a good campfire play there by Duchesne. As I was talking about with Christina Boziger, obviously the back-to-back state championships many years ago, as well as so many districts and conference championship wins for so long.
Beautiful campfire move from Kobe Patton.
Yeah, as we talked
as
about.
we were talking.
Possibly player of the game tonight for either side.
As
Stick around for the post-game discussion for a few minutes after this one, as we'll talk about the Titans heading to state. If they can finish this one out up here by 9. As you were saying about Kobe Patton.
I was saying Kobe Patton back to serve, but then you took it away. And now
I apologize.
You're good.
Ramsey.
Here comes Ramsey. Ramsey to serve, the K-State commit. Brown, Murray, backside, Nobi, like a Jedi Knight, returned by what seems to be Yoda in Ramsey, standing at 5'2". Here comes Bozinger, backside, Waters, and Waters finds the court yet again as Waters is on a roll, wet like water. And 3 more points, and the Titans are heading to state, and the fans can feel it. Everyone in here can feel it for the Titans as Ramsey here to serve. Return
over.
Murray, backside Brown, blocked by Sty and Jelinek.
Jelinek says, get that crap out of here. I want to go to state. You can see it in her eyes. She's ready to go. 2 more points, and the Titans are grabbing the pennant and going to state. This district championship is one that you'll remember for the rest of your life. Not only the players, but everyone tuned in to today's game. Ramsey serves it over. 2 more, and they're heading to PBA.
Brasani, Brown, backside. Beautiful play by Brown. Bozinger corrals it. Jelinek blocked again by Brown.
Duchesne Cardinals not quitting at all.
Jelinek backside. Patton. They're finding Cup on the backside. And Bozinger with the dig. Ramsey, backside. Waters again. Cup. Murray,
rally.
Kobe Patton, Bozinger, Ramsey, Sydney Jelinek, Cup, Murray, Kenobi, Croker, Bozinger,
Waters. Sent over.
Brasani, Murray,
Kenobi,
blocked out of bounds.
Wow.
Wow,
what a
rally.
What a rally
and
here.
down by 10, Duchesne is not going down
no,
to fight.
They are not.
As that was just a beautiful rally. No matter what the score of this game ends up to be, that's definitely one of the best points of the game.
Oh, got chills right now. This one's sent
Ramsey,
over.
that's going to be tough to return, but Duchesne Cardinals get it off the free ball. Kenobi. And look for the Cardinals just to keep going to Kenobi.
Yeah. I mean, why would you not? She's the only player on your team that has the force. You might as well continue to go her way. Such an interesting game on so many levels tonight. She's got the Titan fans yelling in her ear, but she doesn't care. Marissa Brown back to serve here for the Cardinals. Sends it over well. Too far, Titans.
And 1 more point.
1 more as you see Brianna Sty.
And the Titans are going to state, ladies and gentlemen. And back to serve is the freshman, Olivia Hausman.
I mean, this has to be the most nerve-wracking moment of her life. Up 10. Sets 2-0. Annie Rice, Lauren Zock, Chloe Bishop, Celia Spilker,
all the players are up standing up. They tip it over.
Too far.
Jelinek hits it out of bounds. Cardinals still alive. as back to serve is Kenobi.
Kenobi looking to harness her skills that she got, looking ready to send this one over. The Cardinals aren't ready to
Beautiful
die yet.
serve
Croker.
from Kenobi, backside.
Jelinek
Out. And the Cardinals, maybe Kenobi's using the force a little, forcing the balls out of bounds.
She might be. I think I saw
Back
a little
and
hand
forth.
moving over there. Tell you what, here comes the libero back
Beautiful
into the
play
game.
by Kenobi. She's going to have to make just one heck of a run here.
No!
And
it
she
served
serves
into
it
the net.
into the net.
And
And
the Titans are going to state as they crowd. Oh, they pile up on the
Titans
floor.
pile up on Macy Bosinger.
Oh my goodness.
Great
Croker
game
hugs Ella
by
Waters.
both teams.
Oh my goodness.
As
And a quick shout out to the Duchesne Cardinal faithful for making their way out here, taking the long trek down here. And the Duchesne seniors, want to thank you for all you've done for that program. Obviously done so much as a school and as a program in general. They came out here fighting their way through absolutely everything. The parents have to be so proud of them, as well as the coaches and everyone else involved. Titans.
and both teams huddled around each other. Just such great seasons both teams had. And the Duchesne Cardinals, one of the best 15 seeds that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, they are such
Didn't
a
go down
talented
without
team.
a fight. And
It's tough to draw the Titans.
here comes the B2 district runner-up final to Coach Worley. And the Duchesne Cardinals, well-deserved from the Cardinals as they came in here and just absolutely fought.
They've had such a fantastic season, as we talked about. So many impact players and players that'll most likely be playing at the next level for the Cardinals.
And now the B2 District Championship plaque to the Norris Titans, your state qualifiers. They will be playing at 9 o'clock at PBA on Wednesday.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Cade Rice and I will not be calling that game, as we will be in the student section most likely cheering our butts off. But there is obviously the focus is all on this Titans team for going to state. It's actually obviously such a big achievement for them, and then the Duchesne Cardinals with the runner-up trophy. Tell you what, for Cade and I want to give a big shout out to NSTV Live and everyone tuning in. This is Cade Rice and I's last volleyball game we will ever announce here in the Titan Dome. And they've obviously done such a good job setting us up for success here and setting us up to possibly achieve something at the next level. And we really appreciate all that you guys have done for us and all the fans tuning in today. To all the Duchesne Cardinal fans, be proud of your players and kids, for they've had a fantastic season. And for this Titans team, we're heading to state for the third year in a row. Excuse me, the fourth year in a row. Obviously led by senior leaders Callie Croker, Molly Ramsey, and more. For Cade Rice, I'm Houston Bose. This is NSTV Live. We thank you for tuning in. And for the last time in the Titan Dome for volleyball this year, as always, lights out, Alice.